What's going on, Gemini? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for August 29th to September 4th, 2022. So in this reading, Gemini, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding August 29th to September 4th, 2022. But before we begin this reading, Gemini, as always, I want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Gemini, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already. For future updates, that would also be greatly appreciated. Now, if you're on Instagram, Gemini, as well, be sure to go follow me on Instagram. The link to my official Instagram account will be in the description box below, so cheers to you if I see you over on Instagram. But without further ado, I am going to pull the energy and see what wants to come through for Gemini for August 29th to September 4th, 2022. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Gemini. One more here, Gemini, one more. Okay, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got going on here for you, Gemini. All right, Gemini. So very interesting energy you got going on here. I feel like there's a lot of awareness in your, I feel like there's a lot of awareness that you have about a certain situation in your life. I kind of feel like it has to do both with career and also love and like your spiritual journey. You have a lot of awareness that's very, very uncomfortable for you to sit with. Okay, for the 29th to the 4th, I really do feel like a lot of you, it's not going to be like a perfect path laid out for you. Oh, this is exactly what I have to do. But you kind of know the general direction that you're meant to move in your life. And it may not be one that's the most comfortable and the easiest, but it will be the one that's for your highest good. So I'm going to help you move through that in this reading, Gemini. But to start off in your opportunity, you have the Hanged Man. So there's an opportunity to kind of surrender, to be stuck, to sit with something and to let it penetrate you to your core. You see, people don't make changes in their life because we don't let things penetrate us to our core. We just kind of like get hit by it, feel ashamed that it even exists, and go distract ourselves with something. No, there's something here with the Hanged Man for you to surrender, to maybe look at something from a different perspective. Okay, we're going to have to clarify what that's about, but it's a very similar theme because in your challenge, you have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords for me is the card of mental clarity. It's the card of knowing. It's like, it's not even the High Priestess. The High Priestess is like kind of like an intuitive psychic knowing that's very like not hard. It would be very hard to prove for some cases. The Ace of Swords is like, no, like there's evidence on the table, even you know something to be true. So with your opportunity being the Hanged Man and your challenge being the Ace of Swords, there's some sort of painful truth that you're surrendering to. As to what that is, we're going to have to continue through this reading. But definitely you're feeling the call from spirit. Like you're having a complete perspective shift in your life right now. In your overall general energy, you have the Six of Swords, you have the Three of Pentacles, and you also have the Judgment card here, Gemini, in your reading. So to start off, first of all, I do feel like there's a new path that you're meant to go down in your career, or there's a subtle tweak that you're meant to make. You know, the Three of Pentacles is all about collaborating. It's all about maybe being an apprentice, about, you know, getting work done, learning a skill from someone, like connecting with a Hierophant type, and either you could be the teacher or the kind of like the student, kind of both things. And the Judgment card, though, is really about hearing the call from spirit and making a different choice, you know, making a sound judgment. And you have I'm really excited to start clarifying to see what this is all about. But you also have the Six of Swords, Gemini, which is about movement. I get there could be a movement if you're not physically moving anywhere. This could be a movement in regards to like your social circle or the way that you do business or something like that. Once again, we're going to have to clarify, but it's almost like nothing's really going to happen unless you pull the trigger with something that you know you're meant to do. What that is, we're going to have to continue to go through this reading. In what you don't see coming, you have the King of Swords, you have the Four of Pentacles, and you also have the Ace of Pentacles here. So for what you don't see coming, I actually see there being a cooperative energy, like you kind of making a new decision, you kind of sinking into a truth that you need to accommodate, a truth that you need to show up and do something about, and there's people that are cooperating with you. The Four of Wands is all about a rite of passage, you know, family, friends, very close individuals. You also have the Page of Pentacles here. So in what you don't see coming, this is a firm decision to make a new financial direction here. The Page of Pentacles is someone who's like a hustler, who's not afraid to start something new, to do the dirty work, but combined with that King of Swords energy, you know, I get this is all your energy, the King of Swords and also the Page of Pentacles. It's like making a decision, a bold new decision about your work, because you're really hearing the judgment from spirit in order to do this. But I also feel like there could be something about love that I haven't really addressed yet, which now we'll get into. In terms of the advice from your spirit guides, you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Lovers card, and you also have the Seven of Cups here. So there could be a very, very heavy decision that you have to make in terms of love. I feel like this is to do with a soulmate in your life. It's very clear to me. It's now coming through. I do apologize for having it come through so long. This is a lot of you, it's going to be a friend. It's going to be someone who could have been romantic, who some of you it's going to be, some of you it's just a soulmate. It's someone who's like, whoa, this is a soul family member. You may have a choice to walk away from this person for a period of time. The Seven of Cups, Lovers, and the Ten of Wands. There's something here, you know, a lot of you may be suppressing anger, actually, I'm getting, Gemini. Like a lot of you may be suppressing anger towards someone or something. You know, the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man, it's like you feel a certain way, but for the benefit of your tribe or for the benefit of your own, you know, we can glamorize it for the benefit of your tribe and the people around you, or we can just say for the benefit of comfort and keeping things according to the status quo and not really changing. It seems like you're gonna be like quiet around someone that you don't really want to be quiet around. I don't know. Let's go ahead and but it's not a bad energy here, Gemini. It's just like Jesus. It's just like a lot of like Jesus energy. Let's go ahead and see why the Hanged Man is here. All right, what are you surrendering to? What are you willing? There's a willingness. At least this is your opportunity, Gemini. So let's go ahead and see. Give me a second here. And we're going to clarify why this Hanged Man is here in your opportunity. Maybe to see that you're stuck, to look at your own stuckness instead of labeling it as something great when it sucks, right? I don't know. It's a little bit harsh, but sorry. Want me to bullshit you? No. Well, some of you do. Why is the Hanged Man here? Yeah, this is yeah, you're really stuck in stuck in a rock in a hard place. So the Hanged Man is clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. I'm getting that this is a relationship. This is something in your life that you're really being called from a soulmate or for some sort of thing you've dedicated your time and your energy and you've built something with. Like your opportunity is to surrender to the fact that you need to maybe not end the relationship completely, but you're going to have to really pull your energy back. At least there's an opportunity. The Four of Pentacles is like getting your resources away from this person. Like, this is mine, that's yours. The Six of Swords is moving from, and it's super interesting, Gemini, because you have the Six of Swords in your overall general energy, and now you have the Six of Swords in your opportunity. So there really could be an opportunity. And as you see, the Six of Swords is moving away from this camp of the Three of Pentacles, which is collaboration with work and things like that. Now you also have the Two of Pentacles here in your opportunity. So there is a pro and a con to this. I want to be very clear with this. First of all, before you decide to disconnect from some sort of thing here, that you know what this is about, that Hangman for you personally, man, is there a con to it? There's a lot of negative sides to it, but I kind of feel like you're in this 50-50 point where here's the frequency of this reading. It's like, you know what, never mind. Sorry, why is the Judgment? I want to see this. Why is the Judgment card here? Okay, because this is really like a complete consciousness shift. The Judgment card is when you're asking Spirit for something and they give it to you. You're like, what do I do? They give you the download. I feel like you have the download, but then I feel like you think it's too much or something. Why is the Judgment card here for Gemini? Why is the Judgment card here for Gemini? I'm here. Why is the Judgment card here for Gemini? Okay. Judgment card here is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Death card, and also the Lovers card here. All right, Gemini, so seems like there's a clear thing that's something that you've invested to. Like there's some sort of soulmate or there's some sort of situation in your life that you've invested all of your time and energy to. You love it, but it really feels like there's a call to kind of pull your energy back from it for now. The Death card to the Lovers. This is something clearly, you know, you have that Lovers card, you have the Seven of Cups in your advice, you have the King of Swords, Four of Wands, and what you don't see coming, a tough decision to be made. Like cooperation, yes, but still a tough decision to be made. And like the Knight of Pentacles is something that you've invested into, so you really don't want to. It's like you've been here before, though. I will say that this theme that you're experiencing is a recurring theme in your life for the 29th to the 4th. You've been here before, so you have a lot of past experience. The Judgment card, once again, it's ironic, but not really. It makes perfect sense. The Judgment card in your overall general energy is about you learning, making a sound judgment about reality from the past. So you've been in a similar cycle to this already. So I'm not saying it's easier. It doesn't make it easier necessarily, because ignorance is bliss sometimes. So let's see why the Ace of Swords is here in your challenge. All right, why is the Ace of Swords here in your challenge? One more. Why is the Ace of Swords here in your challenge? Oh, Two of Cups. What the hell? Judgment. Okay, so it's what we've been talking about, but hold on. King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Judgment. This is something about like how it's going to mess with your stability here. You have the Seven of Cups now in the advice from your spirit guides. You also have the Seven of Cups now in your challenge, right next to that King of Pentacles, and also the Judgment card with the Ace of Swords. So this could be like something to do with your work or like a business partner, like a soulmate or like something. But there really seems to be something that needs to change here, a choice, a difficult decision that needs to be made that's going to affect your stability, but it's going to affect your stability if you don't make the choice. If you don't make a choice, that's still a choice, right? Like not taking action is still an action. So there's something here about you. All right, I mean, let's go ahead and clarify. Why is this Seven of Cups, since it came out twice now, why is the Seven of Cups here in the advice from your spirit guides? There has to be a choice. There has to be a new cycle that opens up here for you, Gemini. Let's go ahead and see why it's here. Why is the Seven of Cups here for you, Gemini, in your advice from your spirit guides? Eight of Cups, Six of Wands. Something about you pulling your energy back, walking away is the victory for you. I hate to say it here, but like, it seems like you're either being used by someone and you don't realize it, right? Ooh. Oh no. I'm sorry to break it to you here. You already fucking knew it. God damn it. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Yeah, I'm telling you, like, so you have the Ten of Cups popping out. This is something you've invested into. It's some sort of thing that's really going to affect your happiness. You have the Six of Pentacles. You also have, I mean, the first card and the last card. You have the Hanged Man now, or one of the first cards here. So there seems to be a choice that you need to make that's going to affect a lot of other people. I feel like there's a weird soulmate connection that is going to affect a lot of people. There could be children involved with this. There could be money involved in this. Everything is involved in this. Like, are you dependent on one person for your love, your finance, your social? Is your whole life built around one soulmate? There's nothing wrong with that, Gemini. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like you need to look at something. The advice is to look at something from a different perspective, the Hanged Man. Is it as even as you think it is? Is it as harmonious as you think it is? Or do you need to surrender to some sort of different perspective about this, because it's a lot at the present moment? Maybe not disconnect forever, but for now. So this is what I got for you, Gemini. I hope that this provides you clarity and insight going forward. But this is the Autistic Mystic. I'll talk to you next week.